Today is all body weight, so you won't need any other equipment until you get to the very end. But you're going to start with some down dog taps, just doing that for time. And then partial push-ups, so those are new, but we'll go over that. And those are going to be as many reps as possible for each variation that we do, because we're going to do 2. Then we've got 3 rounds of pistol squats, which is a one-legged squat, which I'll show you, and 1 leg hip thrust. We'll do each side as many reps as possible. And then commandos, that's the low to high plank for time. And then at the end, we're gonna do farmer's carry. So I think you told me you had a hill somewhere at your house. So I'm just gonna have to go up the hill and down, and that'll be 1. So on the weight, I don't know how long it is, but probably 35s or so would be pretty challenging. And you can go heavier if you want to. But we'll just do 3 rounds. If you wanna do this superset outside, that'll probably be easiest. So to get started, since we're gonna hit the chest on those push-ups, I'll have you do your band pec stretch where you're pulling open for a minute on both sides. Get it nice and stretched out. And then I'll have you do the squat with the raise again, just because it's good overall. Warm up where you're squatting and raising. Just give me like 15 of those. And then we'll go ahead and just get started. For the first part, down dog taps. We're pressing up and back. I think you know those. The partial push-ups, that's gonna be like a half rep push-up. So we're gonna start at the bottom and go up halfway, and we're gonna stop from the top and go down halfway. We'll have a little rest in between. So start out here, right there. It's basically like you're cheating a little bit, but we're keeping a lot more tension and strengthening that range from that first like 6 inches or so. And that's the sticking point on the bench press for a lot of people as well. So we're strengthening that range there, and then rest just a second. We'll go from the top down. Back up some. Halfway. As many as you got. So those are probably gonna have your chest nice and pumped up, like you got 2 grapefruits that have been smashed in there. Second superset, pistol squats and single leg hip thrust. So on these, you may want to use a little support, like a couch or a chair. And usually what I'll have people do is hold 1 leg out. You're thinking of, I'm gonna sit down. Think about angling or lining up your nose over your toe. So you're kind of shifting your midline over a little bit. If you need to, you can start from a chair and stand up. But I'd like for you to get to where you can do from the top down into a chair or to a couch. We'll just get as many as you can on those. Those are gonna be difficult, so take your time with them. And if you don't get too many at first, that's okay. Then the single leg hip thrust, just right here. I'm gonna have you hold the leg out straight this time. So if you've been crossing it, just go ahead and hold it out for this one. Really get full extension with the hips at the top. Very last part, the commandos. So high plank to a low plank. 30 seconds. And then you'll do the farmer's carries, which is weight in both hands. And you'll just go up the hill and back down for 3 rounds. If you want to do a 4th round, if you're feeling froggy, go for it, but try to keep it to that 30-35 minute window if at all possible.